Welcome to Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where the experts share their knowledge, wisdom, and powerful insights to help you transform your business and personal life. Sometimes I interview people with inspiring story to let you see your life in a whole different perspective. I am your host, Aimmee Kodachian, not Kardashian. In this segment, you are going to learn a lot of wisdom, knowledge, insight, and you are going to walk away empowered, encouraged to take action towards a better life. Before I start, I want to say thank you to our sponsors, skyvista.com, ev36photography.com, and skinfitnesslv.com. Thank you so much for your support. And for now, I want to start introducing you to lovely ladies who came all the way from Washington, D.C. Yes, they came all the way from Washington, D.C. just to be on the Aimmee Kodachian show. So welcome, ladies.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys so inspiring. I've been on your show.
Yes.
I've been interviewed by this lovely lady. And you guys inspired me so much. And you were so yourself and just I just lovely spirit you guys have, and I wanted to make sure one day when you have time to come here, and you definitely made it happen.
Definitely. For you, anything.
Anything in Vegas.
You
definitely.
You're not losing anything.
You're not losing anything.
It's like an excuse. I want to go on Aimmee Kodachian show, right?
No, it's not like an excuse. It was more, yay. We get to go see her and Vegas.
Right.
It was all.
There you go. And then also, I know recently you went to UK for an interview. I watched that interview. You guys were amazing. It was nice. You were four ladies, I believe, or five,
of
right?
us, yeah.
And each one of you shared your knowledge. Well, in this segment here, I need to pull up what you guys gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about how to turn your challenges into success. Who doesn't want to learn how to turn your challenges into success? Who doesn't have challenges, really?
Right.
We don't stop having challenges. And also, we're gonna be talking about how to grab an opportunity when you get it, right? And how to respect the first relationship, which is with yourself. Those are very, very powerful, topic to talk about. Before we go there, I would like you to start introducing yourselves and tell us a little bit about you, what you do, and why you're here.
Well, I am Jade D, but everyone just calls me Jade, and I am an author and spoken word person.
Nice.
TCD. And a book. And, well, it's really a book series. It's the And I Thought series. And we're here because you're wonderful. And you invited us to come, which is fantastic.
Yes.
And I'm also a speaker and just part of the And I Thought ladies, which makes me very happy.
Nice.
And I do a show, so that's exciting.
Nice.
Too.
And by the way, before you go to introduction more, these ladies are part of this wonderful book. And I thought divorce was bad. That is interesting title. Okay, I thought his divorce is bad. Okay, now let's get. You're part of this too. So, okay, go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Winona Marie. Hello, everyone. And I'm also one of the authors on And I Thought Being Grown Up Was Easy on the CD as well for spoken word. I'm also one of the co-founders of the And I Thought Ladies. The And I Thought Ladies, what they try to do is kind of fill in the gaps for women so that, when society told you this is going to be a beautiful life, and then you look around and you're like, my life isn't as beautiful. Well, that's when you come to us and we start saying, well, maybe there were a few things we could have changed, or some wisdoms we could have shared.
Nice.
I'm also a CEO, and I'm co-host the And I Thought Ladies show.
That's a beautiful show. Wonderful. You should check it out. Okay, and you're the wonderful lady.
Thank you, Aimmee.
Sure.
I am Renee Evans, and I am the business owner of Divine Destiny.
Nice.
I am a mother of two.
Nice.
I am also a grandmother.
Oh, that is so beautiful. I can relate to that.
And I get to be on your show and share my story. And I'm also a author,
Yeah.
excuse me, of the book here, and I
Yeah,
thought
let's show them a little bit, put it
okay.
up a little bit. Yeah, I
and
hope they see.
took my journey alone.
Yeah.
Right. So, and I'm here with these wonderful ladies because when they introduced the thought to me, I jumped on board right away with it because I was in their corner, Amen corner. However, because there's so many people that need to hear this story,
Absolutely.
you know, about our lives and how the things that we looked at as tragedy,
Sure.
actually we turned them into success.
Oh, this is wonderful because this show is about really real life experience who really came from the bottom, from nothing, from struggling and suffering and not knowing and stuck. Is that correct?
Right, right.
And being stuck, in order to find their way, they had to really take different direction. And each one of us take the totally different direction. But sometimes when we share what we're done, when you share what you're done to overcome all this challenges and becoming successful ladies as yourselves, and you just been in UK for interviews, and you're in Vegas now, and you have your own show, and you're author of three books, and helping each other as women. That's women and men. That's fine. Don't be upset. Of course, man who supports women always welcome.
Definitely.
Not man who doesn't support women, right? Man who supports women always like such as my husband. He is very supportive of ladies.
That's wonderful.
And he's like supportive of me, what I'm doing, even though it's a lot of work and to get where I'm doing right now. And as you know, I produced another 2 shows. You're gonna be they are going to be on Junie Morio's show as well while you're here.
Yes.
And the show that I produced for Judy and I'm directing is World of Book Reviews, and we want to bring authors such as those beautiful ladies and share their books and talk about their wisdom and what they shared with us. And also I produced and directed Stephanie's movie reviews. That's for fun.
I love that one.
Yes.
I love Judy Moreo too. I can't believe she allowed us on the show.
I
know.
Yes. Absolutely. So those 2 shows, you could always watch it on. If you're watching live right now, perfect. We'd love to have you. And if you're not watching live right now, you can go to akexpertstv.com to watch the 3 shows that I'm producing. And they are wonderful shows, right?
They
I know
are.
you
yes.
guys watch all the time.
Yes, we do.
Watch
Yeah,
all the
regular
time.
people
Okay,
now.
let's come back to the subject, the important subject that you guys bring into the table. I would like you to start with how to turn your obstacles into success, and tell us a little bit about your story, and then let's get into the point how we do that.
Oh, okay. Thank
Sure.
you.
And I want you to make sure to get louder to get the message out there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, what I've done
Get
is
the microphone a little bit
Oh,
closer
okay.
to you. That will be fine. I want
All right.
because I know it's very powerful. I could tell the wisdom you have. I could just see that.
Thank
you know,
you.
we could tell that from the eyes. I know that. You could tell the where you're coming from, the pain you came from.
Absolutely.
So please share with us, and I want to make sure they hear you fine.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I have told the story once before that was in a relationship very young,
Okay.
early on, and to kind of sum it up a little bit so we can move forward.
Sure.
But and through that time period, and I was very young, and thought that the things that transpired was acceptable until I learned that this is not acceptable, and went through a lot of mental abuse in my life.
When you say you learned it's not acceptable, do you mean you start to feel it
Absolutely.
in your heart that this
Absolutely.
is something is not right?
Right.
Something is guiding you and telling you need to
Right.
stop this.
It could not have been a successful relationship if you're constantly hurting, if you're constantly sad all the time. And the only time that you found happiness is when you were around others. and not even in your own home. And as they say, your home is supposed to be your haven,
Yes.
and your place of refuge. And unfortunately, I did not receive that. And so it just kind of came together as that there has to be more to life than just this, than just sorrow and pain. And so I was belittled, I was put down, I was made to feel like I was nothing, you know, in my life. And when I began to circle myself around positive people, I began to learn that there isn't anything wrong with me. I am okay.
Yeah.
You know, I am a strong individual. You know, I am a conqueror. I'm a fighter.
Absolutely.
And so that's what I had to learn through my tragedy that I dealt with. So through that, I now own my own cleaning business. And there are others that come along and tell me all the time, Trace, what you're doing, I don't know that I could do it. This is successful. And I'm thinking, thank you. You don't know the hard work I put into this.
Sure.
But
nothing easy.
Absolutely. But I'm grateful for the support that I have from these ladies who have been in my corner. I can call them and depend on them. And I found out that through my things that I was dealing with, they helped me because I had support. And they were there for me as well. So, you know, and others as well, my friends. So, and that's what I was learning, that a lot of people don't have, is a strong support group in place to help them move beyond their situation and their circumstance that they're in.
So that's very important here. What she's trying to say, which I know they're understanding what you're saying. I just want to really, I love that, because that's one of my teaching, is to surround yourself around people who support you.
Yes.
Who doesn't just say, oh, okay, you're feeling down and you should take it. You should stay in that relationship. You should do this and that. They support you in what you want and how you feel and understand you. And even if you don't have that, there is people who support you. There are people who you could find.
That's right.
To support you. So look for the people who can support you to lift you up and give you support. Okay, that's good.
Thank you. Yeah. So, but that within itself is, you know, where I am right now in my life, and I'm still growing. And every chance and opportunity that I get, I'm still trying to help others, you know, letting them know that you can move forward. This is not just the end. You can become whomever you want. There's so much opportunity out there for you. Don't just feel as though this is it. And a lot of times what happens is when you're in situations like that, your self-esteem is dealt with. You don't feel as though you're worthy enough to be able to move forward and past your situation. And so
because you've been crushed.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's like a can of soda is crushed completely.
Yes,
That's
yes.
how you feel. You feel
do.
crushed. I've been there, trust me.
Yeah.
So I understand, and if you're watching this because you're interested in being unstuck, so this is a couple of tools here. Is first things first, surround yourself around people who can support you.
Right.
You will find them. Don't say I don't have that. There is always people can support you, always somebody there. If you look for them, you'll find them. Right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what is the turning point in your life, and how did you take action for success?
Well, my family introduced me to the business, the cleaning business, and I didn't feel enough confidence to be able to move forward. And when they jumped in and they told me, you don't have to do this from scratch. Don't worry about trying to reinvent the wheel. We got your back all the way. Don't worry about it. You're going to make it, and you're going to do fine.
Okay.
And I think they believed more in me than I did my own self at that time.
Usually that's what happened. Yeah.
And so from that point on, I was sitting at my desk one day. I was working at an admin job, and they started making all of these changes in the company. And I said, you know what? Now is the time to make this decision and move forward. And that was my turning point. And I said, I can do this.
Nice. And you just took action.
I just took action.
So the first thing is surround yourself around people who support you. The second thing is get up and take action.
Right.
Grab the opportunity.
Absolutely.
You just have to just get up and take the action. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, so what is your the worst time of your life? What was your really bottom line? Where were you? Can you share some of that with us?
I can
The
remember,
pain
sure.
part.
I can remember laying next to my husband at that particular time, and I cried myself to sleep.
Wow.
And he didn't even know, but I was almost heaving because I was so hurt and so devastated that one person could treat me this way. And to be laying next to your own husband and he not even know that you're in pain, that to me was probably one of the worst feelings in my life.
Because he's supposed to be your partner.
Exactly.
So therefore, when you woke up the next day, did you say, okay, this is a sign that he doesn't care?
Absolutely.
This
Absolutely.
is a sign that I need to move forward. So what happened after that?
So after that, I began to take action and trying to work my way out of there. And I did it step by step, and and of course I didn't let him know, but I was looking for a place to stay and trying to find new employment and different things. But I knew I had to get out.
So no matter what,
Exactly.
you made that decision.
Absolutely.
That's one thing, is make that decision.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I just finally got to the point where I'd had enough, and I said, I'm going to make a change in my life.
Sure.
And,
Okay.
And because I had the support
And then
group,
you left, and then what happened after that?
and then I left, and actually I started cleaning with my mom. And I didn't go into my own business then, but she taught me a lot, and I learned a lot then. And so later on in life, that's when I decided to go back into the cleaning business and found that it was the right time.
So you have employees, and you're kind of running that.
I do. I have 12 employees right now.
12 employees. Good for you.
Yes.
And then you're the one running the whole operation.
I am.
Because
I
that's
am.
pretty good. It's a very tense. It's very important who you hire, how
Absolutely.
you hire, what you hire,
Absolutely.
and why you're hiring.
Absolutely.
And you have to balance that.
You really do. And I'm
Okay.
a strong believer about if you take care of your staff, they're going to take care of you.
So running 12 people, I know what it takes. I mean, you get people to help, and they're very
Absolutely.
helpful and very good, but you still have to run it. You have to
Absolutely.
tell them what you want, what you don't want, and direct them. So you're
Right.
becoming are you the CEO of the company?
I am the owner.
Oh, good, good. Are you growing, and you're seeing more growth?
I am actually growing, and sometimes because I compare myself with the other marketable
Yes.
ones in the same line of business, I go, am I moving as fast enough? But I believe I'm right where I should be.
Okay, so what is your steps? The first step is, I believe you told us, or you have any other insight that you want to share with us, how to overcome challenges and turn them into success.
I would recommend to people, definitely find positive people, that because everybody's not going to give you good advice, and you and I both know that.
Sure.
And you've got to find people that are open-minded and that are strong enough to give you enough, courage to be able to move forward beyond your situation.
Okay.
And that would be the first, thing. And then, secondly, once you're able to do that, start taking the necessary steps you need to move forward.
Just get up and take that
Absolutely.
first. Okay.
Absolutely.
Those are very good advice. And look where you're at now. I mean, you have 12 employees, you're running the whole operation, and you're growing.
Absolutely.
And you became an author.
Yes.
And,
She's
a,
an
and voice for ladies too. Wow, that
She's
is amazing.
very humble, but she runs a tri-state corporation. She's incorporated, but she's always like, it's such a small thing.
Oh no, it's not. It's not. It's not a small thing. Having 12 employees is not a small thing. It's a lot of work. I know that. So it's a lot of coordination, a lot of you have to
Absolutely.
get their personality and deal with everybody's personality.
Yes.
So when we come back, we're gonna be talking about how to what?
Grab an opportunity when it comes along.
How to grab an opportunity when it comes along. And then then when we come back again, when we come back, we're gonna how to grab an opportunity when it comes along, and
How to respect your first relationship in your life, which is yourself.
how to respect your first relationship, which is yourself. It's amazing. So we still have another segment. If you're watching live again, perfect. Stay with us. Don't go anywhere. And if you're not watching live right now, you're just watching it somewhere on social media, go to akexperttv.com to watch all of the segments and all of the shows that I'm producing. We'll see you soon. Okay, ladies, I want you to